Hello everybody, welcome back to another Grinder Gaming video. Today I'm going to show you how to make millions of EC even if you don't have a special recruit character. So since the last video I had a lot of people messaging me asking me how can I make lots of money if I don't have a special recruit, or all my character slots are full, or I just don't want to grind out new characters over and over. So I'm going to show you a method that I use. I regularly do this to make extra credits on the side. While I'm queuing up for TFOs, I'll buy some of this stuff and then let it sell while I'm playing. So I came here to the exchange in Earth Space Dock, and I'm searching for some tactical bridge officers. Now you can do this with science, tactical, engineering. I'm just searching tactical. I already did this morning, so I kind of cleared all the good ones out of here. But we'll go to some purple ones here and show you kind of which ones are worth money. But a lot of these guys go up here for 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 credits, and you can just turn around and sell what you get from them for 3, 4, 5, 800, 900,000 EC. Some of them are worth millions. So it's really easy to come in here, spend maybe 10 minutes, spend 10 or 20,000 EC, and walk away with $1 million. It's way quicker than doing Chore of the Galaxy. Don't get me wrong, I like flying my ship around and enjoying it sometimes, but if you're doing that on multiple characters every day trying to grind out the EC, it gets really boring for me eventually. So I like to just come in here, play the stock market a little bit in between doing TFOs. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to search for very rare bridge officers. The reason is you can get good abilities on the green and blue guys, but it's more rare than getting them. So if you don't want to waste a lot of time, you can come in here and buy a couple of these guys for 15, 20,000 EC and resell them for, like I said, between 400,000 and 800,000. So just be careful, because not all of these are worth much though. Viral Matrix 3, Tycoon's Rift 3, some of them sound great, but if you go search what they're selling for, maybe only a few thousand EC a piece. And some of that is driven because some of these books can be crafted through the R&D crafting system, and so not all of them will be worth money or sell for much, because a lot of people can just make their own. But there are some that you can't craft, and the only way to get them are from these bridge officers. So everybody who needs Torpedo Spread 3 and Beam Overload 3 is going to come here looking for these. Now a lot of people are either ignorant or lazy and don't bother coming and looking through these when they need something. They just search for it on the exchange and they'll pay $500,000, $1 million plus for these. It also helps if you're buying up the good ones, because then it makes it harder for them to find them, and then they will be more likely to have to come and buy one of those manuals off you. So cleaning the good officers out of here for cheap is not really a waste of your time. I wouldn't recommend spending 50,000, 70,000 on them like I might be doing on some of these, but if I see one like this Polarized Hull 3 on this one officer here, and he's a Klingon, so just remember, like, I'm searching for items I cannot use as well as ones I can use, because I can turn any of these guys into manuals. They don't have to be Federation for me to do that. You'll see a lot of Cannon Scatter Volley 3s, and they can sell for 125,000 pretty easily, but there's so many of them on the market sometimes that it can almost be a waste of my time. Okay, so we bought a few here. I'm going to show you what you do with these. Come over to your bridge officers and go to the recruitment tab, and then you'll have the option to click on each one of these clicking triangle will convert them into a manual, and any of those abilities you've seen they had when you were buying them, you're going to be able to collect that manual. It dismisses the officer, but you get to keep the training manual, and that's where the money is. So we're turning all these guys into manuals right now. You've seen I had a few of these cat people in here. They're one of the only places that you can get that photonic shockwave 3. I think they might be one of the only places you can get that training manuals. So sometimes when I see them cheap, I buy them because I'll sell them. I've sold them for 5 million, but more regularly lately it seems to be 300,000-400,000. But still, you know, if you're paying 50,000 for them and you're getting 450 back in a couple of minutes, why waste your time doing Chore of the Galaxy sometimes? So I bought that reverse shield polarity. I think I paid 50,000 for the guy, which is a little bit high, but just to show you, you know, they're up there selling for 500,000 a piece. So I just netted myself over 400,000 when that sells. What I'll do is I'll search keywords of the manual I want to search. I want to find a polarized Hull 3. I search for polarized because there's not a lot of skills that have the word polarize in it, and it's mostly just going to show you what you want to see. They're selling for 800,000. I'm going to sell that one for 775. I might have paid 50 or 70,000 for that bridge officer. That's pure profit for me. 404 or 500,000 for a minute or two on each one of these manuals to take them and sell them. Like I was saying, the reason I was searching for the tactical manuals is because they move. You want to find manuals that move, that everybody wants. So torpedo spread 3, beam overload 3, those ones sell all day every day for 400,000+. The price doesn't really drop on them below that too much. Even though there's a good supply of them in the market, there's just a huge demand for them. So take a look at my mail, and this is kind of like a running log of everything I've sold in the exchange. So you've seen some beam overloads going there for over 400,000, torpedo spread 415, reverse shield polarity 345, scatter volley 130, transfer shield strength was a bunch. Less than 200,000 for a tractor beam now, which is unfortunate. They're going down, but I expect that after mentioning it in the last video. So guys, that's about it. That is one of the easiest, quickest ways to make EC on the exchange. Buy low, sell high. You can do that with just about anything. The great thing about the bridge officer manuals is it's a low investment for a high reward. You're only going to spend 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and you're going to get 400, 500,000 back. Now I searched here for special rec, and the reason I did that is if you search special rec, it's going to show you all the special requisition packs that the ships come in. So you can search for all the ships that are for sale on the exchange, and you can take those millions of EC you make and come and buy these sweet tier 6 ships. Here's a Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought, one of the best ships in the game, from the Lobby store, going for 224 million. Maquis Radar, real nice, quick little high DPS ship. And they keep going up all the way up to $1 billion+ EC for the best ships in the game. But you save your money and you can buy this stuff. Now, I have bought and resold ships to make money, but you're investing a ton of money. You're investing 200 million to make a few million off of reselling it, and sometimes it sits there for days and ties up your capital. So I recommend, if you're gonna play the exchange for any other items, once you get a bit of money, you can do that. Go for items that move, and you know what, these master keys, everybody buys these things non-stop. They were on sale here just last week, so the price went down a little bit, and that was great because normally they sell for 8.3 million, 8.350, and you know, during the sale they were down to 8 million a piece. I bought lots of keys for 775,000 and 7.5 million a piece, which I turned around and resold for over 8 million each. So I made 100 million throughout the sale just by buying them when they were cheap and reselling them. But watch the market for a bit before you start playing anything. Be careful, buy low, sell high. That's all you got to do to make a lot of EC in this game. You don't need much to get started. I still do this. It works for everybody. Thanks guys for checking out the video. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time.